Hello, and welcome to another workplace pension guide from Penfold. My name is Josh, and in this video, I'll be walking you through everything you need to know about auto-enrolment as an employer. If you're an employer, you are obligated to set up an auto-enrolment pension scheme for your employees. But what does that mean? Let's start with the basics. Put simply, auto-enrolment is a pension set up by you, the employer, for your workers. Auto-enrolment was introduced by the government to increase the amount of UK workers contributing into their pension. Since 2012, all eligible employees have to be automatically enrolled into a workplace pension scheme. We'll cover what makes an employee eligible shortly. Both the employer and employee will need to contribute into their pension up to a total of the legal minimum of 8% of their pre-tax salary. Most workers in the UK will be eligible for auto-enrolment. Which of your team you'll need to enrol depends on two factors: their age and how much they earn. The basics you need to know are this. Any employee aged 22 or over and earning £10,000 per year is eligible. However, there are a few exclusions to be aware of, including if they've opted out of the auto-enrolment scheme within the last 12 months, or if they have given or received notice that they are leaving their job. Those aged 16 and above, or earning £6,240 per year and up, can also ask to be enrolled. If they do, you are legally obliged to set up and contribute into an auto-enrolment pension for them. If you employ any temporary or part-time staff, you may still have to enrol them in your pension scheme. The question again comes down to whether they are an eligible employee, regardless of their employment status. Okay, we know who should be enrolled, but what about new employees? How soon after joining your team do they have to be added to your pension scheme? The key here is the auto-enrolment date. This is the date that all employees must be enrolled by and is the latest of either your auto-enrolment staging date, the date the employee becomes eligible, i.e. reaches 22, the end of their probation period. Many employers choose to delay enrolling new employees until they have passed their probation period. You can therefore push back the date on which you enrol by up to a maximum of 3 months. You can also, however, choose to enrol new employees on their start date. Here's the main thing to remember. As long as the new employee is eligible, you have 6 weeks from their auto-enrolment date to enrol them into your pension scheme. It's also important to know that when you start contributing into an employee's pension, you'll need to make contributions from the given auto-enrolment date, even if they didn't opt in at this point. This can mean you have to backdate contributions. Each employee needs to contribute 8% of their monthly pre-tax salary into their workplace pension, with at least 3% coming from you, the employer. There is no upper cap on how much you can contribute to your team's pension beyond each of their annual pension allowance, which is £40,000 or 100% of their earnings, whichever is lower. The 3 options you have for how you calculate where your minimum 3% contribution comes from are basic pay, qualifying earnings, or total earnings. Essentially, this boils down to whether you want your contributions to be based just on their salary, a portion of their salary, or their salary plus any extras like bonus and sick pay. Any employee who doesn't want to take part in your pension scheme will need to opt out manually. There's no limit on who can opt out or when. They'll simply need to let you know that they no longer wish to take part. You'll no longer need to contribute into their pension unless they decide to re-enroll at a later date. The money in their pot at the time they opt out will remain where it is, ready to access for retirement or to be transferred to another pension provider. It's important to know, as the employer, you'll legally need to offer every worker the chance to opt back into your pension scheme at least once a year. After 3 years, you'll need to re-enroll them back in your pension scheme automatically, as long as they're still eligible. If they still don't want to be part of your pension scheme at this stage, you'll need to manually opt them out again. Penfold is the workplace pension provider for forward-thinking businesses who want to create a great employee experience. We've rebuilt the workplace pension experience from scratch to offer an engaging and efficient pension scheme that will help make your business a great place to work. To find out more, hit the link below or head to getpenfold.com/workplace today.